Hello. Hi. Oh, there it is.
Why are you whining now? As soon as I hit start stream is when you start to whine instead. Oh, is it your water bowl is empty?
Well, we're going to be gone for another couple minutes because apparently my cat's water bowl is empty. Who the fuck is Plasma? Oh. Wow, the scammer graphic design artists have already made their way to Blue Sky. That was fast. I almost didn't post the fucking Blue Sky post. I almost just went, pasted it, added in my hashtags, and then closed the app. Wait, I didn't hit the post button. Holy fuck. There we go. All right, so I will actually we're gonna put the timer back up. Actually, we're gonna put it up for another 2 minutes while I go and with my cat's empty water bowl that I swear to God I filled up last night. I could have sworn I filled it up last night before stream. I don't know how it's empty again. I swear, sometimes my cat will drink her entire full bowl of water in a day, and other times it'll last like 3 days. I don't understand. I don't know, but it looks like it's empty, so I'm gonna give her more. It's just, when it gets low, fill it back up. But I will be right back. So we're actually going to put the starting soon screen back up for like 2 minutes. Hey, now we're here for real. Ah, water. Well, Gatorade now. I have this water flavor stuff that basically makes it Gatorade, which is cool. Still get free Gatorade because that's supposed to be healthier for you or something. I don't know if I actually believe it, but I'm pretty sure it makes it less calories, which is nice. Not sure if I believe the healthier part, but I definitely believe the less calories part. Why is this? Oh, because I have it in the wrong mode. Now you should show up. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're going to swap over to the game. Oh shit, that's right. We have a different opening now. I totally forgot about that. The fuck is Beyond the Dawn? Oh, that's the DLC. Gotcha.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
Sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Okay, so we talked to you, and now we've got to go find... Nope. Someone. Look for the food thief in Delfer's Castle. Here we are. Okay, so I can fast travel to here. And then I need to check the map again. So I go here. 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 Wait, hold on. Wait,
Lee,
how the fuck do I get there?
if only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's
An old hat by us by now.
for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Okay, going in the main tower. Oh. Found you.
Very well.
Ah. Right, I need to move all of this shit out of this spot. There we go. And now I can scooch that back and put my controller there. There we are. Ah, my cable. There we go. All right, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Oh. Somehow, I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
hey,
So you're the guys hoarding all the ration. What the fuck?
Pardon me.
I did not mean to do that. Ah, that's why it's been sitting weird. Had a little headphone jack adapter stuck underneath my keyboard. That's why it was rocking weird. Say one more time. Get back to your position. What's this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Volrin. Ah, shit.
Do these guys not realize who we are? Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just Danans from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
It's over.
This is not handy.
Resonate with the earth.
Oh, fuck you.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Lightning orb. This one's got your name on it.
Oh.
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Take this. I'll face you.
In here. This one's mine.
Okay, not what I meant to do, but that did give me enough damage to boost. So it wasn't a Danon stockpiling the ration, it was some of Bolron's soldiers hiding out inside the castle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey.
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you trying to get vengeance for Bolron? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Volrin is no longer around?
You don't say.
The soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, it did feel like those soldiers we fought before were mindless. If that's true, they haven't been hiding out here. They've just been going about their business as usual. I guess so. Everyone here was a Volron slave. Where's the monoculture? Oh, it was supposed to be about rants and stuff, but now I'm reading text because there's no voice acting in this scene. But yeah, no. Initially, this stream was scheduled for last week, which I think was the day before after Google announced that it bought the rights to Reddit search results or something like that, which is no, God, please no. Which they did. Google is now the only search engine allowed to crawl Reddit. So that's cool. I don't know how long it'll take for it to start, like, affecting other search engines, because for right now... Oh, the 404 article? Yeah. So that's super dope, and definitely not gonna be a horrible thing going forward. Well, that doesn't explain why he'll break loose with all those guys once Volron was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volron vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though business as usual. Follow Joseph Cox and Jason Colbert for they were cool. I don't know who they are. Not gonna lie, don't know who they are. Should I look them up? Should I look them up? I don't know if I have time to look them up. Do have four co-founders of 404. Okay, so they're half the co-founders. Jason Kobler sounds familiar, but I can't think of a face. Should bring them to the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Ahem. Listen to me carefully, men. I am Lord Dohalim Il-Quars. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim? But, sir, Lord Velan has left the realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Brennan law, you must pledge your allegiance to me.
How?
So, you expect us to now serve you, my lord? If you respect the Brennan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Hello, Sim. Of course we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim. That was surprisingly easy. 404 is all people what used to be Vice motherboard before Vice fell apart. Oh, okay. Neat.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can't believe that actually worked.
So then,
That should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men to the barracks and then speak with Gain once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Who's this? There's a person here. I get uneasy when I'm not working all the time. Oh, you want to talk? Okay. Screw this. I'm gonna fast travel. He sounds like such a dork.
That was
Who?
quite the little adventure we went on.
Yohalim? The red-haired one? Oop, I'm going backwards.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
That's
But
fair.
if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
All of them, they're dubbed actors. God damn it.
Indeed. Ganeth Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
Run! Hi, Linky.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They
Oh.
did terrible, terrible things to us.
Oh, God.
They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do
Oh.
they get to live after so many of us have died?
Oh, no.
Bastards should die.
Stripped.
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place.
King.
People driven by hate who stopped before
Wow,
it was
thanks,
too late.
captions. Just cut off the second half
Those
of that
who couldn't
sentence.
and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer.
What is a sentence? You mean sentence?
But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
Racism,
Alpha.
bad.
It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes.
Guys, are you getting the lesson? Are you getting the lesson? Racism's bad. Do you get the message yet? Do you get the message about racism being bad?
Beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they
And people,
realize how
this
cruel
is why you read
Volron was to
carefully
them?
first.
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst
What?
form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or
All Sim has said
kindly,
is hello. I
slaves
don't
will
get
rise
it.
up.
What is what?
Legacy aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we
Why-
went through
why
to
are
get
we
rid of
pinging
the
Sim?
Lords might
I
just
don't-
lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers.
I almost
Whatever
got
the
myself
face of
banned
truth
by
behind
mod.
their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's
What?
clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't
What, in
be
my
getting
chat?
back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a
Moderator
lot
thought
of
I'm a
bad blood
scammy
between
bot.
the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Kisara, heartfelt shield.
Glad that worked.
There we go. This is such a stupid...
It's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to
To
stick
see if
around
there
a
are
little
any other
longer.
problems.
There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it.
I'd ask for summarizing what happened so
Yourself
far.
can be a
Literally
heavy
nothing.
responsibility at times.
Yeah.
We
it's
were
not
told
like
someone
your
was
mind will only
collecting
ever
all
think
the
about
rations,
happy things.
or was
Maybe
telling them
so.
to hand over the rations,
But I'll
which because they're
take
still
that burden
partially
over living
brainwashed,
life
because
as
they
a
were.
puppet serving others.
Turned out to be as
That's why I want
soldiers
to do
who
everything
didn't
I
realize
can
that their
to help
lord had
these
left.
people.
And we beat the shit out of them and came back and said, like, hey, it's okay. And the guy said, wait, why do they get to live? I want to murder them because they murdered us. And then a very, very long-winded speech about how racism bad. Because that's the moral of this entire game, is just racism is bad. It's really not that much deeper. The whole point of this game is just racism bad. It's not a very nuanced moral or something that makes you think about like who's right and who's wrong. It's just like, nope, you're very obviously bad because you're just racist. It's the entire thing. Enslave a race and treat them like shit. That's the entire story. These people are bad. Except for like the two in our party. And then that one town. You can't read a message carefully because you have to act fast, so relying on keywords and formatting for the initial action. The place reminds you of Code Vein. It seems like everything is reminding you of Code Vein. Which I still have not played. I literally have it in my Steam library. I have not played it, though. What is this? There's a shimmering. It's like the Boral City in DS3. DS3? DS3. Fuck, what's DS3? Dark Souls 3? Maybe you should try it one day. I mean, probably. Here's the thing, though. If it's like a Soulsborne, I may not like it because I don't like insane difficulty for the sake of insane difficulty. Actually, wait. What am I doing? Oh. Hello. That flaming sword reminds you of Scarlet Nexus. I have started playing the beginning of Scarlet Nexus.
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our
that's at
thumbs in
Elden
Gannett
Ring.
Harrows.
The other ones are way
I
more
know
fair.
that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt
Except
you,
Dark Souls
I'm
2.
sorry.
They were like, let's give you this really
I honestly
annoying
don't know
tiger.
what I said to
Then
upset
make you
you so
fight it
much.
again. But two of
I
it.
really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize.
The TOA accessories
You
look
didn't
cool on
say
Scarlet
anything.
Nexus. I've only played
It's
the very
not your
beginning
fault.
of it.
It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for
Mail.
help.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
What's up, dude?
Seriously?
Terrible opening wall, but let's roll with it. Oh, what do you mean? What is up?
Well,
I just mean, how's your work going? Are you making progress? No, I am not making
Well-
progress. Is there a problem? Yes. Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get materials before? From the Zoogles in the castle. From the Zoogles? Jeez, goes to show just how low Volan's soldiers used to stoop. But his forces are gone, so how are you getting materials these days? I'm not. Because there are no Zoogles. Could've just said, good morning. Well, you gotta remember, these people are half brainwashed, so they don't know any of the words that would be slang. They know the basic sentences.
That's just...
I suppose without any Renans left in the castle to keep them contained, the Zoogles got out on their own. So they got loose and turned to feral strays. I'm surprised they didn't wreck the city on the way out. But getting back to this guy, if they don't help him out, he's probably just gonna stand around not getting anything done, huh? And this is why I need more context. I mean, all that context was from the last time I played this.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Then I guess that means we better go out and find these materials he's looking for. It probably won't solve his problem forever, but it'll at least give him something to do once he has them.
Law.
Wait a second, Law. When you said you got materials from the Castle Zoogles, are you talking about this stuff by any chance? Yes, that's right. Oh, that was pretty easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky? Oh. What? Thank you.
Oh, wow!
He said that all by... No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you put that stuff to good use and do a good job now, okay? Yes, I will do my best. Cool.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit.
Oh,
You
God.
did good, Law.
By the way, my challenge about playing this game or insanely difficult still up. I'm still waiting for the game to discount on Steam. What do you mean, is it still up? I mean, I still know about it. The game probably won't go on sale for like a couple more months because it's going to be like the fall or winter sale when it goes on sale again. He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. He was so close to finally living like a normal human being, too.
No way!
Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area out there. Wow, so he's just dead.
All right.
Got it. I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Do you need some metal work done? What would you like me to make? Nah. Does everything look alright? If I don't keep everything tidied up, I worry someone will get mad at me. Damn, they're all just have horrible levels of anxiety. As for the challenge, I'd like to just challenge myself. Yeah, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to stop you.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
They say that every time. Ah, there you are.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
I love how the owls
Maybe
are
something's
just
going on in the forest.
the voice actors just saying who. Guys, one of us is possessed by an owl. Who? Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Yeah.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your
Yes.
son. It's okay. I know. You do? And what are you doing? I have work that must be done today, since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
All right.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work. We just set up that Dragon Quest IX co-op stream sometime.
Work.
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Oh god. But the Dragon Quest IX thing, so I'm hearing rumors that they're doing a remake, which if they are, I'd want to stream that instead. And plus they might add like a modern multiplayer mode where we don't have to do that weird hacky workaround with like Parsec and stuff. Which would be very nice. Because what we'd have to do is that you'd have to run both games on your system. I would have to Parsec to connect to your computer. You would need to map my controller to keyboard shortcuts and then map those keyboard shortcuts to one emulator while you're running another emulator and allow background input on both. And plus, then my stream quality would be determined by your quality to me to be able to see the game. You pay for Parsec? No, I have the free version. No, I don't fucking pay for that. I'm not going to pay for something when I can't even host a connection on my computer. Because you can only host on... What does Parsec do? It lets you remote into a computer with like really low latency. But you can only host on Windows and Mac. You can't host on Linux. You can connect from Linux, but you can't be a host on Linux. Now we define metal slime manips for the new version. Oh god.
Lunch is the backbone of
Have you ever tried Shatter? Closer
to
to a remote VM of
Leave that
Windows,
you to
though.
interpret.
That wouldn't work for this because I need to specifically connect to Sim's computer for this multiplayer thing. Because Dragon Quest IX, which was on the DS, has multiplayer, but it was only local multiplayer. It was not online multiplayer. So we'd need to have 2 instances of... Sim, can you ban that guy?
Yes.
Damn, and he had a cool username too, Zozo Savage. But, nope, spam bot. That's actually worse than Skyrim Together. Wait, real? Well, Skyrim Together is just a peer-to-peer connection, right? Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we in Dana? Up until recently, people were too busy tolling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it is customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. Voxel Libre playthrough. Actually, not a terrible idea. That is not the worst idea I've ever heard, actually. I do have a basic-ass Linode server that I could host a multiplayer server for Mind Test on. Why not just bury? I don't know. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday life for us, don't Danans? You really think we're gonna ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Renans still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. If bodies decomposed, they could spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice to how we could bury our people. I don't think for a second I've forgotten everything the Renans did to us. Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. It's either that or Rogue and I meet up, but the distance makes that hard. Yeah, especially the fact that I don't have a car right now. Because you're several states away from me. Do you think Dohalim fits so well with that horn? Just saying. No, but it's the best looking accessory. I like to give, whenever I play Tales games, I like to give every character a single accessory. But I don't like to repeat accessories if I can help it. Enough. Like 12 hours away? Yeah. I think you're like 2 states away from me or something. Where people steal so much for us. So much from us as it is. And on top of that, you have the gall to try to make us live like you too. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough! No more. Lenegis could strike at any time, and here we are fighting amongst ourselves. We are all well aware of the suffering and hatred we harbor. But if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to this whole system, and begin to live together, side by side. All these characters fulfill one form of anime waifu bait. Yep, that's Tales. They always do that. There's a lot of moe in Tales designs sometimes. Though not really like the cute moe style, the like older definitive moe, where moe was essentially like a caricature. The characters are supposed to be shallow if they resort to this. Not really. This game, they kind of are. This has been just one of the less impressive Tales games, but some games like Tales of Berseria are fantastic. That's what I believe. That's why I'm here. If any of you think different, then be my guests and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept all the blame of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out as hard as I did, Dovaline. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son.
Rinwell.
You know, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap. Okay, only 8 hours. Not as bad, but still quite a drive.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Renin too then? Please? You are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danon way.
Good.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Because of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that will make him proud. This is like me making a pilgrimage to the local micro center. It's a whole day trip away. It's not that far away from me, but it is a couple hours away.
Other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Alright. Oh, we had a skit. I totally missed there. I'd see about going down there sometime. I have other friends who want to meet down there too. Neat. Carpenter versus anger.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renin oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renins, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way, hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that
Law
grief
is
and
trying
anger
so
are different
hard,
than
and
hatred.
he's struggling so much to just be supportive
never
because
thought of
he
it
doesn't
like
know
that.
what to say.
But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
He's like, I don't know what I did, but it worked. Cool. Let's see. Ooh.
I think we've
I don't
helped
think
these people
focus
just
so
about
much
as
on the
much as
story,
we can.
considering I just woke up many
Though
minutes
they
ago.
need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
Hey, thanks for all your hard work. You're free to rest here, if you like. Yeah, let's
You're
take a
right.
rest. Well, I guess you don't really need to pay too much attention to the story if you're going to end up playing this yourself. Shion?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Shion? What the fuck? Oh. The Space Colony Ark. Ooh, my controller's shaking. Every time I see a giant, like, space moon laser beam, I just make the joke that it's a space colony arc from Sonic Adventure 2. Bro, that kind of tech in here. Renan does, not the Danans that they were enslaving. Death Star at home. Daddy Vader, can I use a Death Star? No, we have Death Stars at home. Death Stars at home.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis
Bad
is
things.
transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge.
At least
into
you have
Dana.
anime waifu. Maybe
Not just into Dana.
Kinda,
Our own
but
resistance,
she's
too.
consumed by thorns.
And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Anybody get funny ideas for AI props?
Do you think that red
No.
woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden,
Mostly
and all
because I
5 Master
fucking
Cores
hate
are
Gen
gathered in
AI and I
one
wanted to
location,
burn into fire.
she appears out of nowhere bearing
Which
a
it
6th
is.
core. She then forces the two of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
At the pace it's
You mean you
growing,
don't know
we
her?
literally cannot cool it enough.
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not
Is your
notice
computer
her
too hot?
before? She
Your
sticks out
cooler
like a
can't handle
sore
it, just
thumb.
throw it out in the water.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then?
Let's get to analyze
We're not
music.
gonna be
It'll
able
be
to leave
hilariously
Ganetaros
wrong.
until we come up with a plan, right?
Sislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't
This
found
is
a
a very
single route through those
complex-
mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten
This is a very
clues from any
complex
of the
melody.
freed locals
The
either.
harmonies and such have
Surely there must be a way
many
through.
melodical colours,
This
and
realm
this
can't
time
have been
signature,
completely isolated
which
from
are
the
in
rest
this
of the
key,
outside world
be
for
sitting there.
300
It's
years.
literally hot cross buns. What the
Volron may
fuck
have
are you
simply
on about?
sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must...
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic
At
otherwise?
its core, WAP
Yeah,
is
we
unapologetic.
wouldn't have been able to
Is an
leave,
unapologetic
that's
effort
for sure.
that celebrates female
Whatever
empowerment,
Legacy is
confidence,
planning,
and sensuality.
it's a fair bet
The
this
song's
wedge
title,
they've sent
"Wet
down
Ass
is
Pussy,"
just the
is
beginning.
slang for a phrase used to describe
Even
a
now,
woman's
they're
genitalia.
stealing
It
away
also
Dana's
can be
astral
reinterpreted
energy
as a
as we
metaphor
speak.
for female desire, pleasure,
Come
and
on.
agency.
We don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on
I
Dan,
think we listened to
did
different
anyone else see
songs.
any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights. Each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, I listened to the song and literally all I got from it was, I'm hot as fuck.
A
And
lot just happened here, so let's take
actually, yeah, that's about it. I'm hot as fuck.
For now, let's focus on one thing
Which, I
at a
mean,
time.
nothing wrong with making a song about that, but just don't pretend like it's any deeper than it actually is.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
You're trying to get to other realms without a sturdy boat. There isn't much you could do. Wait, I take that back. I remember that one of the elders recently started talking a little, mentioned something. Apparently, back in the day, they used to have a way through the Foreland Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? Okay. Ugh. Trying to find a way to other realms? Can't say I've ever heard anything about that. If we knew of anything... Okay. I accidentally hit the A button too fast. When that thing dropped out of the sound. My oh my. I thought the mountains were collapsing.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lobtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Is that what we're doing? We're leaving? No. This way to leave. I can't.
I see someone
tell
who looks
direction.
troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Nope. Don't care enough. Head to the Foreland Mountains. Yep, okay, so it is where I thought it was. So what's our goal? Finding some...
Lunch is the backbone of a day's meals.
I think that's his way of saying
Don't
he's
know.
hungry now.
Good thing we've got you to interpret.
I don't give a shit. Oh.
Go no
Well, I
further!
jumped onto this.
If it hides, just mess it
I literally just used him to do exactly that. For hex code color 1F1E33, I asked it for the equivalent Pantone color as well and provided me a completely different cover.
Really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always...
Doesn't know Pantone colors? Because I feel Pantone would be very much against letting an AI use that. Well, granted. I don't think they got a choice in the matter. Yeah, have you heard about all the lawsuits going on?
Some of Volron's former guards.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Pantone color, but sure, whatever.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms and no one has to get hurt.
Silence!
I find it absolutely hilarious and really fucking stupid that Pantone can copyright colors. Oh my god, Jesus fuck.
An astro...
Ow, fuck.
All yours, Kisara.
Ooh. Oh shit. Okay, that was cool. Imagine copyrighting a color. Yeah, no, that's exactly what Pantone does. They literally copyright colors. They even went after Adobe. Unless you pay an additional subscription, certain colors will not load in Adobe Photoshop because they're owned by Pantone. Which is so fucking stupid. Now, it's also really easy to work around because you can just know the hex value for that color. The graphic design industry, interior design, and cosmetics industry will keep them just fine. They're not so much copyrighted colors that they're providing compiled paint. No, they're going after, like, software using those colors. Which, their products for having, like, really accurate colors, totally fine with that. That makes total sense. Them having the right to use said colors is really fucking stupid.
What's with the hole here? Is that
Just
supposed
Adobe
to be
because
their
Adobe was
hideout?
abusing it in Adobe Cloud.
Doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
Interesting. Affinity was unaffected when that happened. Yeah, they specifically went after Adobe.
Everything all right?
Speaking of Affinity, I need to test how well those run in wine. I meant to do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Because supposedly someone made a custom build of wine for running the Affinity suite. I don't want to see how well it works. UMG deserves to die in a ditch. UMG?
That extra training
Universal
paid off.
Media Group? Is that what UMG stands for? Speaking of Adobe, I need to get Photoshop running on
Something
wine.
feels odd. Be
You
on your guard.
really can't. There's a couple older versions that run pretty well, but they still have problems here and there. I think the later versions of Creative Cloud just flat out do not run. Fuck Universal Music Group. Go Universal Music Group.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
It doesn't work for VTube because of the
Noticed
DRM API in Windows.
I'm referring to
God
Shion.
damn it.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegus as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps.
That KC forum has a
She believes
workaround,
there
but
is
not
good
like a fully
possibility
working
that
sort of
the
thing.
Renis Alma may free her from her
Specifically,
thorns.
ROH
One would
API
think after losing the
32.dll.
Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't.
MS365 doesn't work in
Why?
wine either for the same reason.
There's also the
No!
matter of power that she
God
inherited
damn it.
from-
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I need
I
Photoshop's
thought you
compression
said
feature.
all
Not
Renans
available on
had
GIMP
dark astral
2.0.
energy inside of them.
Correct.
I
However,
need
what
just a
Shion exhibited
tool
was
like
far
GIMP
beyond
that
what
has
any
a better
ordinary
fucking
citizen could
selection
ever
tool because
possibly
GIMP's
possess.
is awful.
And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast
I love
doubt
GIMP.
on Shion
Don't
or
get me
her
wrong.
motives.
Selection tools are
Nevertheless, I
absolute
cannot shake the
garbage.
feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Also, GIMP is really bad at smoothing out edges. Like, really bad. And by really bad, I mean it just doesn't. Unlike everything I've ever done in Photoshop, where edges are very smooth all the time. I got Affinity V2 when it first came out, and when it was 50% off at the time to buy. See, I was going to grab the free trial because they extended the free trial to now be 6 months as a giant fuck you to Adobe, which is hilarious, and I love that. But if it doesn't work in Wine because of that one fucking problem, then I can already tell they're just going to turn into the same thing that Adobe already is. It's just going to be Adobe all over again in a couple years.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your
Which is sad that a company is coming after Adobe only to start doing the exact same things as Adobe. Like, god damn it, can we please for once just have a company that just doesn't treat the consumer like a pack of garbage? Please? Please, for the love of God?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then? Seems like it.
No choice.
Pretty sure there's none. The only ones that are open source that have all sorts of other drawbacks in terms of like performance or ability. For photo editing stuff. Stuff like Krita and Inkscapes are just as good, if not better, than competitors in the same space. You can't compare Krita to Photoshop, but you can definitely compare Krita to something like Clip Studio. Inkscape would be like Adobe InDesign, and there are definitely people who would argue it's even better than Adobe InDesign. But Photoshop alternatives all have some sort of major drawback. Like GIMP can't open raw images. It can't use any film sim stuff for photography.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that
Inkscape is
thing's
better than
purpose
InDesign and
anyway?
Affinity Designer in some form or
Some
fashion.
kind of siphon that sends the
Nice.
astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the
Photopea
Red
has a
Zone,
flat pack
as
now.
well as other recent
It still has
events,
the ads
that
though,
my
which is kind of
insight may
annoying.
be thin.
And also, it still needs an
I
internet
would,
connection
as
because
I
it's just a
believe
web
the saying
app.
goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the
I
very
wish it
least,
didn't have the
I believe
ads.
we can assume that
If it
whoever
didn't
is
have
pulling
the
strings
ads,
behind
it
the
would be
scenes
fantastic.
Has had this in the works for quite some
Affinity
time.
Designer does odd things with gradient layers when they work fine in InDesign and
Why's
Inkscape.
that?
That's weird. I hate
people
web
on
app.
Lenegus
I
have
don't
plenty
like
of
it
resources
being
at
a
their
web app,
disposal.
but it's
Not
such a
even
good
they could
photo
prepare
editor, I'm
something
willing
like
to
that
make an
in a mere
exception.
month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time. As well as
Except
a
for the
predetermined
fucking
goal in mind.
ads.
Then what
I
was the
hate
crown
the
contest
ads
for?
so
At
much.
this stage, I think it was but one
But everything
step
I
in
do,
the
I can
greater
just do in
scheme we
GIMP,
see
so I just
unfolding
use
before
GIMP.
us. What that scheme is exactly,
I just wish some
I haven't
things
a
in
clue.
GIMP were better.
For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So
The main
Shion's
difference with
thorns
UI
are
that-
dark astral energy.
That people hate,
Rinwell,
hilariously,
are you
is
worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
the fact that all the tool
Me and
options
both.
are below where you select your tool rather than up on the top bar. That's the main design difference for the UI that everyone says that it hates. My default thoughts are if it's on app, then it should work offline. Well, depends on what the app is. If it's a messaging app, like Facebook Messenger or something, the app needs the internet to send messages, so it's not going to work offline anyway. So again, it depends. Something like a photo editor, I do think should work offline without internet. Wait, no, that's where I came from. I thought I came from the other way. God damn it. They put the same enemies at the same exit, so you can't tell which way you went. God, this design sucks.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegus 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used
Anyway,
to
gotta
have
take
our
it back
own
to your
sword
beat. Alrighty.
arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Woo. Ah, fuck. Okay.
Go no further!
Oop. Ow, fuck you.
Your wings won't save you from me! I got this! Let him mark this! Because I can't afford to hesitate. Never miss! You play better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. Do it! Baby Shion, after
There we go.
full throttle!
But yeah, no.
There's more where that came from.
What was I talking about before? Was it oh, GIMP's selection. Yeah, GIMP's selection tool is my biggest pain point of using it, even though I love using GIMP because open source and all that fun stuff. God, its selection
Sure
tool is
got
bad.
cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
The flood tool in Photoshop and Affinity Photo is 10 times better. Yeah, no, honestly. Like, it's a lot of these little things that are just really fucked. Like how GIMP never smooths something. Everything is super, when you use like the eraser tool or the selection tool, it's super sharp to the pixel. Which means you can only get really smooth edges on like an 8K image, which is complete and total overkill for a lot of use cases. 99% of the time, what I'm editing is not above 1080p. But Photoshop, I can edit the same image and the lines look super smooth because it like smooths out the edges you're erasing. It doesn't follow it to the exact pixel. Regardless of like how hard your hardness is set. Unpopular opinion, the only way GIMP will be better is if it's completely rebuilt from the ground off because of over 30 years of technical debt. I don't know if it's that bad. Because there is a lot of stuff that's really going for it. I think it's going to depend on how big of an improvement GIMP 3 actually is once it finally comes out. I think if GIMP 3 can actually make everything as good as they're hoping to, it could potentially finally close that gap. Not immediately. I don't think GIMP 3 itself is going to be the one to close the gap, but it could finally be enough of a stepping stone to start getting closer to closing that gap. Spoilers, it's not. I've used the development beta. God damn it. Then we're probably going to need a new project for it. Or for GIMP 4 to be a complete and total rewrite from the ground up. I mean, hey, it took them this long to do GIMP 3. They could take just as long for GIMP 4 and just rewrite from the ground up. It does have cleaner plugins and better Wayland support. Well, that's good. Granted, I don't think its Wayland support is all that bad to begin with, so... Oh, cool. Ah, damn it. God damn it.
Hi, Hoodle.
Pull a Muse, score 4. Yeah, pretty much. Or it is, alright, we're just gonna rewrite everything because, dear God. Like, they bring in, like... They, like, restructure with new leadership. Leadership takes a look at the source code and they're just like, Jesus Christ. I know it looked different from 3, and that was about it. Yeah, MuseScore 4 had entirely new leadership and was completely rewritten from the ground up.
Looks like we got them all.
A friend asked me to set it up on her computer, and that's when I learned about it. Yeah, no, MuseScore is now led by a guy on YouTube.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Audacity needs the same love because dependencies are a
Isn't the
nightmare.
reality
It will be.
definitive?
MuseScore,
But-
the person who
Yes, I
rewrote
suppose
MuseScore
you're
is
right.
also now
For
the
these
lead
guys,
for
It would
Audacity.
just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
All right, well, through the door. But yeah, no, the Muse team that actually wants to make Audacity a, like, actually good piece of software, not just this kind of okay thing.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
What we need is a more polished macOS version of
It looks like we
LibreOffice.
can
Is the
control it
macOS
from our
version
side.
specifically really bad?
Let's take a closer look.
I don't use LibreOffice, I use only Office.
Are you okay, Law?
Yes,
Oh,
damn.
fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
I have been having, speaking of macOS, I've been having a nightmare of a time setting up a virtual machine for it. I've been trying to use QEMU, but all the QEMU stuff was made for Ubuntu only, except for the GUI front end. So I finally figured out what I have to do manually on Fedora to get it to work. But then I go to try to set it up, and then when I set it up, it fucking is trying to load a different viewer thing for it that doesn't exist on Fedora, and I don't know how to change it to use Fedora's version. It's just like, Jesus Christ, every single thing for this quote-unquote easy setup has gone horribly wrong.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly. It really is you.
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell. Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the
Which
distance.
project are you using? I'm using, I think, the
So
official
you beat
one.
all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
Let's
I
see
just
here.
did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the official repo
How do you
for
even
it.
plan on reaching it?
So it is these two.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to
that is
used
the
to wear?
GUI front end, and then
It's a long story.
the
Let's just
actual
say I
quick
lost
MU.
it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding the
Quick
ship.
GUI has an RPM file that's installed in easy, but Quick MU does not. It only has a deb file. But all it is to install it is to manually move 4 scripts to your user bin directory. So once I knew that, it doesn't say that anywhere in the repo. I had to join their Discord and someone told me about that. Then I actually got it to where it worked. But now it's trying to use something called Spicy, but I like their GUI front end. Their GUI front end is really good. It makes it really fucking easy to set up. If it just would stop trying to use Spicy or whatever Ubuntu uses. Because Fedora has one called Spice instead. Can't get Quick GUI compiled to my Arch Flutter depths issues. Yeah, this is why I hate compiling source code. And I'm also very glad that I actually, that Titan told me about that environment variable for my OBS Flatpak, because Jesus Christ, I did not want to have to fucking compile OBS VK capture every time OBS updated. So now I'm relying on QEMU. Yeah, I'm sure I could do it through the terminal and it would be fine, but I really hate doing stuff through the terminal if there is a GUI version. If I can have a GUI for stuff, I will prefer the GUI every single time. Without a hesitation. So the fact that I have a GUI that has an RPM that I can install on Fedora, but it still doesn't fucking work. Because of some weird random backend thing that, once again, a developer assumes that Ubuntu is all Linux, which I'm so fucking sick of. Tricola's OS X KVM. I don't know if that's what they used to install. I'll try. It's for my laptop is what I need it on. I don't need macOS on my desktop. But because I work on doing Apple OEM repairs at work for a repair shop, having access to macOS on my laptop would be extremely helpful. Okay, let's...
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good.
There's a
but
ton
that
of gotchas
structure's
too,
slap
because
bang
no
in the middle
GPU
of the ocean.
acceleration
A
and
fishing boat won't
rendering
cut it.
graphics is strange.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah?
Ugh.
Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I
Well,
know is
literally,
we have
all I
reach
needed to
that
do
thing
is
in the
run a
ocean.
single tool.
Anything that might work, I say we try it.
Because the tool for pairing the screen and Face ID on iPhones 11 and older only runs on a Mac. You said I have a Mac Mini. I have a Mac Mini that's running Blue Bubbles as a server, and it can barely run that. I do not want to put anything else in that Mac Mini because it is struggling to run a single program. It's so old. Because I've used OpenCore to update it to like the second newest version of macOS so that I could get all the iMessage features. And it runs like shit. It's not one of the Apple Silicon. Oh god, no. No, it's like from 2010 or some shit. It's old as dirt. Like, I paid like $40 for it. I'm not getting something modern from Apple that I have to actually pay Apple money for. I'm getting some old as dirt fucking thing to run a single program, and that's it, because my family is obsessed for using fucking iMessage. If it wasn't for Blue Bubbles, it would be way better with Ubuntu or SUSE. Oh yeah, but I don't want to use it as a computer. I literally only bought it for Blue Bubbles. I didn't buy it because I wanted a Mac Mini. I bought it because I needed iMessage so that because everyone else in my family uses iMessage and I'm the only one who doesn't, along with my brothers. Also, everyone at my work uses iMessage. I work at a phone repair store, and yet I am the only person there who doesn't use an Apple device. Literally, all the other people that work there have iPhones and MacBooks, which is insane because they're the most unrepairable thing. Why are you doing this?
Realm of frost, snows, and colder souls.
Did something terrible happen to you here?
Isn't he just saying he's cold? Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the
Pixel
other
or
resistance
iPhone?
organizations,
Pick
no
one.
doubt.
Between the two, I'd pick a
They could do a
Pixel.
whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there.
But
He'd
no, I have
get
a
here first.
Samsung Note 9 for my
brother's
phone,
old
but with a
second in
custom
command,
ROM, so it's
Ladil,
actually
would
on
be a
Android
perfect fit,
13
too.
instead of
Pity
Android
she'll
10,
probably still have
which
her
is
hands
hilarious.
tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story.
That said,
Won't have
when
the
that
manpower as it
phone
is,
stops getting
let alone
updates,
enough
I
to
will
start
have to get a newer
exporting it.
device, which that's
Man,
gonna suck when that
Everyone's
happens.
still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan,
But like, I
he'll
don't do
probably
anything
take things into
important
his
on
own
it,
hands.
so I'm not.
he seems like the
too
kind of guy who
worried.
enjoys a challenge.
As long as I'm getting
Thinking back
updates,
on it
it's
now,
good
though,
enough for me.
It does kind of make you realize just how many people
Divest
we've gotten to
OS. I've
know
got
in each of the
EOS on it
places
right
we've
now.
visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from
But
here.
if EOS stops
Come on,
pushing updates
let's
for it,
focus on the task at
I may
hand.
look into Divest OS if it's still getting updates. Found out that the reason I want iPhones is that I like the Face ID. Works better than taking an image and analyzing. Basically, because I'll use the IR for it, and it works in dark places. Just don't use any kind of Face ID. Just use the fingerprint reader. Or just type in a passcode. Or password. Or pattern. DivestOS, it might be better than EOS. EOS's source code is super jank. Yeah, probably, but I've already installed it, and the only way to change the ROM would be to wipe the phone, and I really don't want to do that. They haven't updated their launcher in 4 years. I don't use their launcher. They haven't updated the source code for their launcher. The launcher itself does... I have noticed... I've used their launcher on other phones. It runs way better on the actual EOS than it does on any other phone I've installed it on. The standalone launcher that you can install on other phones runs like shit. But in the actual EOS, it runs totally fine. I don't know why. That said, I hate their launcher. I use Nova Launcher because I bought that like 6 years ago or 7 years ago. And I just keep... It's one of the few things that I can redeem without Google Play services. I had to buy my music player twice. 3 times, actually. I bought my music player 3 times. You bought Nova Launcher? Oh, I bought Nova Launcher years ago. Way before I was ever using Linux or anything. Actually, no, I bought it like 8 or 9 years ago. I bought it like when I was still in high school. When I got my first phone. And I got a job. And I got my first debit card. That was one of the first digital purchases I ever made, was buying Nova Launcher on my phone for like $3. And I have continued to use it to this very day. I've tried out other launchers. None of them I like as much. Launcher is the closest, but Launcher seems to be in this perpetual beta state. And I've got Nova, which I already paid for, which does all the same stuff, so I'll just use the one I paid for. I still use the stock launcher in Graphene OS. Launcher is kind of heavy for low-end phones. Is it? I've never really used it for an extended period of time. Granted, my phone's not really low-end, it's just an older flagship. I've seen the stock launcher on Graphene. I haven't used it myself, though. It seems fine. Graphene's is one I'd probably be fine with keeping as is. I just specifically don't like the Bliss launcher in EOS because it makes it too much like an iPhone, and I hate how iPhones work. But it's not an iPhone, it's an Android, so you can change it, which is great. I like how Android phones work in the late 2010s. Around the time where they got rid of the dedicated app drawer button and they made it a gesture, but you still had your dedicated bottom buttons. That is my favorite way to use Android. I don't like the full gesture to like swipe up to go home, or swipe from the edge to get to your recents, or swipe from the other edge to go back. I hate that. That is, it's super inconsistent. I don't like it. Because sometimes my finger is placed just slightly off center and I do the wrong action. It's really annoying. I'd rather have a button where I can just see where I'm tapping and I'm tapping the right place. I have an old Android phone, Redmi A5A, and I only use it for receiving SMS and calls. Will never connect to the internet. Fair. I think DivestOS would be better. They have a lot better security track record and updates than EOS. Do they support the international Galaxy Note 9? Because EOS was one of the only ones that did that, and I'm not getting another one. See, now Samsung breaks your device if you try to unlock the bootloader, which is why I have the international version, because that one you can unlock the bootloader, unlike the North America version. The drawback, though, is that I have to use a carrier that uses T-Mobile's network. I can't use anyone else, which is a slight drawback depending on where you live. Actually, could be a major drawback depending on where you live. If you live in an area where T-Mobile's coverage is shit, then you're screwed. I'm so confused with the region versions of phones. Like, is CN version of iPhone or stuff? iPhone just has one version up until the 12 or 13. They started making it in North American and Universe and International. I use Verizon for a reason, and not because they're good, I'm guessing, because Verizon sucks ass. But they probably have the best coverage in the area you live in. CN iPhone is close enough to US that it doesn't matter. Okay. I should probably be actually playing the game, now that I think about it. Let's see. The Wedge. Find a ship. That's new. Here I am using a sim-blocked iPhone X. Oh, it's an inn. Okay, well. A lot of people in China visit the US to buy iPhones so that the CCP doesn't tax the wazoo out of them. Damn. Why play a game when you could be installing Gentoo or LFS? No, I'd rather not. I'd rather play my video game than do either of those. Ravina Snowplains. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this the forest?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yeah! Finally, we can come back here. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. Okay, we're back. God damn it, this fucking wireless internet. This is why I don't like wireless internet. We have wireless internet here and it sucks and I hate it. But currently the wired internet is way slower. But I've literally had people come in at work and try to sell me on. It's like, yeah, AT&T, we've got this new wireless 5G internet that gets you like these crazy speeds. I'm just like, I have wireless internet at home from AT&T. No, it just randomly cuts out and everything goes to shit when that happens. Gen 2 is easy unless you take the traditional route, and even then the hardest part is compiling the kernel. No, I don't want to compile shit. I hate compiling shit. I refuse to use that. That's awful. Noble Blossom. Noble Crimson. Scarlet Inherited Coat. Blue Inherited Coat. Silver Sinclair Armor. Copper Sinclair Armor.
Look, it's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
I would try one
looks
time,
like
but I
they're
just don't have the
grouping up
time.
by
It would also
color.
take a
Is
spare drive
that
on my
a thing?
streaming PC. Yeah.
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
My message is super limited now due to moderation settings.
They seem to be saying something.
Huh.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Is this going to be a whole conversation between owls?
Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do
Even
our
Alpine
best,
and Nixos
so
have an
don't
easier
worry,
time.
I think.
Can you understand them?
They have a Gen 2 tarball for that,
Of
if I
course
can
not.
recall
I'm
correctly.
just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it. From both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't
I'm
that
going to be
nice,
attempting
Ringwell?
LFS again soon, though.
Huh?
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with
yeah,
you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Outfits. Ooh. I like that one. Yes! I like these. Yeah! Well, we're in the coal, so I mean, it makes sense. This one is not as neat as I thought it'd be. The leggings and stuff are cool. I'm too much of a Luddite to use LFS. Voices in my head are saying nothing is wrong with me. The voices in my head keep on telling me to change because I'm circling like a carousel, circling the drain. At the bottom of the bottle, I don't want to feel the same. Yeah, I'll just leave you as is. Yeah. Wait, did... Yes, it matches with the tiara. I do really like her in the black dress, though. I'm not gonna lie. But that means I can put you in the red. Nah, I'm gonna keep the book red. Yeah. Looks pretty that way. Yeah. The black dress is just, it's so pretty. I really like that. I just like black in general though, so maybe I'm biased. Let's see. Underground waterway? Map action. Central Plaza. Let's see, Frozen Valley. Central Plaza. Entrance to the prison. Collection room. Office. Well, I meant the red armored outfit for Shia. That one does look good too, but I'm also just a sucker for black. Black dresses just look great. The black dress is more like a night dress. It's a much simpler dress, I will admit. I don't think it's quite a night dress, but it's definitely a much simpler dress. I think Luddite here is the wrong word. Notice it's a key. It's a stupid question. We have to go in conjecture since nobody actually has seen it. Frankly, it makes you feel antsy knowing there are Hamadryana faints recited here. I tried to envision how a lord must have felt, but I just can't. Should be safe in here, right? Wait. Ah, damn it. No. I don't know. The black dress, the armored outfit, I would take the armored one. Nope, it's all about getting what you need to get done as efficiently as possible. I gave up on theming a while ago. It probably angers some nerds in my videos when my wallpaper is the default. The color scheme is the default. See, I'll change my wallpaper and... Actually, no, I do theme mine. I have a whole theme. If an application doesn't match my theme, I don't like lose my mind. I'm more just like, oh, that sucks, and then move on. But if there's a way to make my theme match, I will absolutely do it. But like, for example, if I open up an app and it's a GTK app but I'm on KDE Plasma, it's just like, oh, the icon bars look weird. Oh well. But I do have like a colors theme, and I change my backgrounds. I used to do a lot more. I used to use like different icons and have different like headers and stuff. But ever since Plasma 6, I just defaulted all those back to Breeze. Don't you just change one line? I have no idea. I do it via settings menus. I don't go into like any config files because I don't know what I'm messing with at that point, and I don't want to break something that I don't know how to fix. God damn it. Damn it, where the fuck am I supposed to go? You're supposed to go to the star, but I can't find where the fuck the star is. Where's the star? Where the fuck is the star? Literally, I tried to look up when one time where I couldn't find where the star was, and they're just like, dude, the star's on the map, just use the fucking map. And I'm just sitting here like, there's no fucking star anywhere. Where do I go? God, this game sucks. There are so many little oversights in this game that just bring it down. I had a spook when I first saw Cyberland. I saw that I saw that waifu girl. What waifu girl? I've never used Hyperland. Hyperland is all about config files. Why is navigating maps here a little complicated? I don't know. There's no reason why it should be this complicated to use a fucking map. It italicized fonts and languages that couldn't be italicized, but only on Linux. So I noticed Japanese, but also Chinese, Thai, Bengali, Arabic, and a few others. Damn, that's weird. And literally all it says is just find a ship. Find a ship fucking where? Where do I go? Where the fuck do I... God. Every Reddit post about this too is just follow the star. It literally tells you. And I'm just like, where's the fucking star? I don't know. I'm so confused. For what? The main quest, the Wedge. Like, it literally just says, find a ship. And that's it. Ah, here we are. Jesus Christ. I didn't know I could do that on the map.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
You mean like we literally just did?
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Holy shit!
I can't believe you're still alive.
Of course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason
That
an
took
old sea
so
dog
long.
like me
It's so
wouldn't too.
bad.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard.
The map in this game is so,
I'm glad to see
again,
you're
this game
okay.
is full of so many
Sorry
little
we put you in so much
oversights
danger
that
back
just
there.
make it suck to play.
All water under the bridge at this point.
I like
You
the
helped make
story
one
and
of
I
my
like the
dreams come
characters,
true.
but everything else
The
about the
ship, on
game is a
other hand,
drawback.
She took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
I don't like how you have to
So they did
navigate
the work
somewhere on a map to
themselves.
navigate to
Good
another
on
map.
them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly
We talk
help.
about the neighboring map?
Hop aboard,
Ah.
folks.
You don't have to. You can use L and R. It's like, I can use L and R to switch between neighboring maps. Or if there's like a pathway and I want to see where it goes, I can do it like that. I was like, all right, so if I go here, where does this take me? But I don't have to do it that way. I can just do this to scroll between them. But I didn't realize, because the game never told me that. It just had this thing that says display map list and never explained that's how the map works. It was really bad. It never showed me how it works and never explained to me how it works. It just had a button there that it just hopes you see. It was really fucking stupid. Came from Menancia to escort a Reddit colleague of mine. They were worried people would be alarmed if they only brought armored soldiers. Even then, everyone was still nervous. It's easy to forget just how tense things used to be in Menancia too.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Or I can ignore them because I don't want to play this game any more than I have to. I literally have not met a single side character I care about, which is sad because it's a JRPG. And it's a Tales game. Their characters are some of their strongest points. And this game has been really not impressing me with the characters outside of the main crew. Which is why I set this game to the easiest difficulty. I'm just breezing through all the combat. Because I don't I hate the combat system so
I didn't
much.
expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renins would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kind of doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
that they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renin structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell? Are you okay?
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll trust you for
Beats
now.
the alternative, I guess.
Alright, so...
What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
He's trying. Oop, wrong thing. Do we have something else? Well, that's hilarious. That's hysterical. I do like that. I like this. It matches well with the fucking with his sash around his belt. Yeah, that's Dohalim's thing now. Oh look, it's an entrance. My internet is held together by two cables feeding into one LLM. Feeding that one to the LLM next. Can you make Dohalim more like a demon? Please don't keep running stupid AI stuff. Don't give them the Fuck, what's the word I'm trying to say? Nadine Dohalim now.
The interior of the wedge is every bit as
Sag.
strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Ew.
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for.
Ew. You're gross. You're all gross. I'm gonna run away. Whee! It just said generic stuff to make him wear a pentagram. You're all gross. Nope. Bye-bye. What the fuck are you? Oh.
This one's tough.
Ooh.
Let me know if you need healing.
Take this! I'm not done!
Come in handy.
This one's gonna be tough. You're mine!
Did you really just say Magic Kazam? Jesus Christ.
Leave now.
Take this!
Let's get you
You're finished! Take this!
Hold on here.
Dragon Swarm!
Here I come. All right.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Can you take it? Not a chance!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Now! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me?
What the fuck? Poodle.
Well, I'll do my best.
I has Hoodle. Never mind the. Oh, I want Nyanification. What the fuck is Nyanification? I don't know about that one.
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force.
Resonate with the earth! It's over! Stalagmite!
Rinwell, astral energy, full throttle. A flawless victory.
My turn! I'll face you!
Naturally.
Can you take it?
Here I go. This will come in handy.
You're mine! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Rinwell with black glasses looks cool to me. Oh yeah, it does. But Rinwell with the normal frame glasses looks really good as well. Nyanification. NVIDIA became the Nyanvidia. Ew. Oh, that hurts. The
This
wedge.
is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it.
Oh god.
Go no further.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Rising Wyvern! Can you take it?
Is
Mirage!
that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything.
Why can't they just sit still? Can you take care of them?
Second's done.
Can you take it?
In here.
I'll take you all on!
Oh my god. I cannot build up combos.
Rising Wyvern! Doubling in an instant! Impact Cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Hurricane Stalagmite! Dragon Swarm!
Basically what happened when you run Uwu Fetch, I have never used Uwu Fetch.
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks. You're full of surprises yourself.
This is strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear
I
that.
don't. I use fast
Gotta be
fetch now.
man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Because I was using Neofetch, but now Neofetch is officially shut down and abandoned. So I have swapped.
This won't be easy.
And fast fetch is so fast that I actually have it set to just run when I open a terminal. And it's so quick that it literally makes zero difference. So like every time I open a terminal, it's got fast fetch, which is hilarious. You should just once. No, I'd have to install it. I don't want to bother.
Where are you going?
The heavens must be smiling.
Hi, Hoodle.
How you get fast fetch to run when first opening the terminal? Go to your bash RC file and just add fast fetch to the end of it. And it'll auto run with every time you open your terminal. Because fast fetch is so quick that there's no delay for it. And then I edited a config file so it doesn't show quite as much info. Because it does stuff like fast fetch by default shows like your IP address and stuff. Which I'm sure could be useful, but I don't want to have that in every time I screenshot my fetch to show off my hardware. I literally just want my hardware and then my desktop. Basically, I had to show the exact same info that Neofetch shows. Just in, like, I think a slightly different order, and I think I added 1 or 2 extra things. Let's see here. Let's see. What have I got?
Precision improving.
Yeah, so mine shows OS, kernel, CPU, GPU, memory, display 1, display 2, desktop environment, window manager, terminal, shell, and packages. Master C, sorry, use ZSH. No, not saying ZSH. It doesn't matter. It's whatever file is the equivalent for ZSH then. But yeah, those are all the ones that I have for fast fetch, and I had it just not show the rest of it. Oh, and then my colors. Yeah, I was just saying it for laughs. But yeah, that's what fast fetch shows for me. Because I don't need it to show anything else. Because why would I? Neat. I got a pineapple gel. Oh, shit. Oh, I nearly jumped off the edge. Okay. Ah, damn it.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Take this! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Ow. Fuck you.
Benedict for the light. Strike! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You're finished!
I would love to, but I have to build up your fucking gauge by hitting them. I love how she literally says blah 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 magic. That is absolutely hilarious. ZSH owns this. I always just use Bash. Yeah, I don't see any reason to change from Bash for what I do on a day-to-day basis. I don't use my terminal, like, daily, outside of, like, a few commands here and there. Which is why I just use the default console as well. Like, I don't use my terminal for text editing unless it's, like, system-level config files that I want to change a single line on. Because I broke something and need to fix it. Because even then, I barely ever touch those files. So, like, I don't use my terminal as a text editor. I don't use it to launch stuff regularly. I just use the icons in my app menu. So I really don't have much of a reason at all to use anything else other than Bash. No, I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Console with a K. Kitty is a K. I love the terminal so much. It's neat. I'm glad I have it, but I don't have, like, a desire or a need to use it on a constant basis. As the obligatory uBlue user, I still use Pitix, now called Term. I don't know what the fuck that is. There was sort of a... How the fuck do you say that? How do you pronounce PTY? XIN. What the fuck? Pixis? Ptix? Ptix? How the fuck do you say that? Pitixis. Pitixis. Oh, God, that's a terrible name. That is a stupid-ass name. I hate that.
This is bad, right? I don't feel so good.
I would not use that terminal just for the name alone. That name is awful.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see what you've got.
But the native podman, I don't care. That name is disgusting. I don't want to look at it. As awful as how AMD's naming scheme. No, that's worse. AMD's naming scheme is at least a pattern. Granted, it's a pattern that they keep changing every couple generations, but it's still a pattern nonetheless. That's just a stupid-ass name. That's like on the stupidity levels of like Fossify. What the fuck is a Fossify? No one's gonna know what the hell that is. That is a stupid-ass name. Change it. I don't care how much you like it. If you want people to use your app, it needs to have a name people can actually say. The pattern is fish. Who's the one saying blah 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 magic? Shion? No, Rinwell. It's apparently the Latin name for a moth. Cool. No one speaks Latin.
Say no more.
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
Predicts now the way in which a leaf is sometimes folded in the bud. That's a weird ass name. If they wanted to name it like after like a scientific term in Latin or something, they should have found one that people can actually pronounce. Okay. It's ancient Greek for folding. Cool, that doesn't change the fact that no one knows how the fuck to pronounce it. Gotcha, fuckers.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
There's no fall damage in this game. What are you on about? It's pretty intuitive to pronounce. No. Petixis? No. That is not intuitive to pronounce. The fuck are you on about? Yeah, that is stupid. No fall damage. So unrealistic. Well, it's not that. It's the fact that they're going on about, like, be careful not to fall when there's no fall damage. So why would I be careful? Because if I fall, who the fuck cares? There's no fall damage.
A little help. Rising light, damn it. Don't mind if I do. You're finished. Take it. Help this. Take this. Mega ray. Dragon swarm. Here's a healing arc. Dance in the wind. Dragon swarm. Rising light.
This is like Tundra in their name. I don't know if a single person who pronounced Tudanoda correctly, except my mother. See, Tudanoda you can figure out because it's not something weird with like Y's and X's and shit that no one ever, that people rarely ever see.
Pot calls the kettle black. Good advice for all of us to...
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, fuck me. It's so obviously Greek in origin that makes it easy enough. How many people do you know that just go like, oh, it's Greek? That makes sense. We definitely don't have a saying for stuff we can't understand being it's Greek to me.
Another incantation ruined.
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Fuck me. Nope, fuck this. Oh my god, I have to survive. I have to last this long? They were only 3 levels higher than us. And I wasn't able to do fuck all to them. On the easiest difficulty. God, I hate this game. This game is so unbalanced. I can't go in because I don't have enough CP. Also, why do I need to use cure points in order to get through certain walls and barriers? That's fucking stupid. Just play a good game. Honestly, I'm very tempted to just stop playing this and just watch someone else because I hate the combat and stuff in this game so much. I thought people were exaggerating about this because I've played so many other Tales games that people say like, oh, this Tales game suck, and I play it and I'm just like, it's not that bad. This one actually is that bad. Better drop the game, we just tech troubleshoot? I mean, could. That is, in fact, an option.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Do just chatting stream sometime. I've ever seen him play a game going insane troubleshooting something. She'll be an interesting stream. I mean, I've done stuff like that. God damn it, more fucking enemies. Jesus fucking Christ, how long is the— oh my god.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Sleep now.
You're mine!
Get up there together.
Not so fast.
Here I come! It's over!
Prepare to be sealed.
It's over!
Perhaps the bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Why not just flee? Because if I flee, then I'm never gonna level up when I get to boss fights, which will make them even more annoying. Because these aren't hard. I'm gonna win these. It's those things like that mini boss in that that tunnel, or like actual bosses that are gonna just fuck me over if I don't fight stuff.
Say no more!
Well done.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb.
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind.
You're mine! You're finished! Mirage!
I'm ready. Sion, astral energy. Full throttle.
Whispers and Cheat Engine. Does Cheat Engine work on Linux?
I think I'm getting stronger.
I have to run it. I would have to run it in Wine, wouldn't I? Ah, fuck, there's more of that. God damn it. Artifacts. Okay, 20% XP boost. Increase SP. There, I'm turning on all of these. I literally do not care. Oh, I have to fight these. God. Used to the cheat. Yeah, I have to run network servers because otherwise it only detects line process. What the fuck is a network server? Just use your luck like previous Yakuza. I've never actually used Cheat Engine. I've tried to use it on Windows, but I could never figure out how the fuck it works, so I just gave up and just played the game. God damn it.
It's over.
Here, let me help.
Okay, here I go.
There's something called CE server, and then you have to connect your CE to that network. There we go. Okay, that's this one down. They did connect your cheat engine to that network server. That's absolutely insane. Also, the fact that it's taking me this much effort on what is the easiest difficulty possible. Called literally very easy. And I'm still just barely doing chip damage to this fucking thing. Imagine how hard this would be on standard or hard. This game is just horribly unbalanced. Ryan has to run in a local network anyway. It's not that different. Here's the thing, though. For Cheat Engine, I don't know what to edit. You're supposed to take a value, look at everything, change the value, and see what changes on Cheat Engine to figure out what it is you need to edit. But the problem is, there's a lot of fucking values in this thing. Memory address, yeah. Figuring out which one it is would probably take me a while to figure out. Okay, I'm making a save. Why are my standby characters more powerful than my main party characters? I mean, it's by one level, but still, that's weird. Like, hey, have you seen me cheating my anime value in RE4, my ammo value in RE4? That's no easy task. Post it on Video Games channel. More fun than sponge enemies.
Here?
Who are you hearing?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once
That's
we beat
weird.
that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Oh, it's got a face. Alrighty. Boss fight time.
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Ow, ow. Let me dodge, damn it. It's a more powerful version of the thing I've already fought. Are you really this creatively bankrupt that we're already reusing boss fights? This is the exact same fight with a different skin. I had 600 plus hours in Skyrim. I'm very confident 2/3 of those hours is modding. I can't see what's going on half the time. Jesus Christ. Now hold the fuck on. I've done no damage to this whatsoever. It is still at full fucking health.
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
What the fuck is this?
I would never.
Those are impressive skills. They took a lifetime to master.
Then I'll have to keep training.
So I can't even... Oh, wait. Now it's taking damage. Why is it now taking damage? I don't... God, this game is so fucking stupid! I had a really good first impression, and the longer I play this, the more I don't like this game.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? As impressive as always.
Ah, here I hoped I was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
More Zoogle?
Keep calm and take them down.
Fuck off. Yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'm buying the DLC for this.
You're being targeted. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
God damn it. Oh my god, barely got out in time. Why the fuck are you attacking that way?
There are still more left.
The fights in this are not fun, they're just annoying. This combat system is not fun to use. It just feels like a chore.
Brute force is nothing without elegance of form.
I don't know if I'd say nothing.
As annoying as playing Dark Souls, maybe. It's as annoying as it is for me. If you like the difficulty, Dark Souls at least makes it very obvious that it's just a skill issue. This game, it feels like you can do everything right, and it's just like, nah, go fuck yourself. You will win, but it's gonna annoy the fuck out of you the entire time. Like, the mechanics themselves are just not fun. Dark Souls is actually way more fun than this. I can definitely see that. Dark Souls feels like you're like it teaches you skills as you go. This just feels like press the button, maybe you win. I don't know. Maybe I just want to make it take a million hits because fuck you. It feels like a lot of arbitrary difficulty that's not actually skill-based. It's just cranking up numbers. Which, that sort of difficulty is fine if you're doing a heavy strategy-based turn-based combat RPG. This is an action RPG. It should be more inclined towards your skills.
It's too dangerous. Stay back.
Grinwell. What the fuck are you doing? It's like the end of Cube. I don't know what Cube is. What are these animations? You're just in a default pose. Oh, that was the camera. Low budget Canadian movie. Ah. What did they see?
You okay? Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever Whatever it was, I heard it.
But what was it?
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
Hey, Oberon, how's it going?
What in the world just happened?
Are you not going to tell us? Can't chat on Twitch? That's fair. That's why I've got YouTube as well.
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice.
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Jesus Christ.
But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Good, how about you?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy.
Fine.
It caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here.
I don't know if
with
you've
way
seen my
more
posts and
astral
stuff,
energy
but
than
I
the
got
bigger
in
monster.
a,
Does that mean if you
I
gather
wrecked
enough
my car a
astral
couple
energy,
days
you
ago.
can become
I
sentient
spun
or
out on the
take a physical
interstate
form?
by hydroplaning
what I'm
and crashed
guessing,
into a
but it's just
concrete divider.
speculation.
And
Master cores are
so
able to
now I
hold a
have
lot
to
more
get a new
energy
car,
than
and I
spirit
don't have
vessel.
money for a car,
But
so
we still
that's
haven't seen
fun.
anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside master cores and spirit vessels that prevents such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it.
Damn, that sucks.
Doesn't
It does.
that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it.
Oh, I forgot.
Sorry.
Dohelium doesn't have Horde now.
That's a strange
Yeah,
thing to
changed
think,
him
isn't it?
butterfly wings.
Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
obviously. Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No.
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use
Why not just
astral
fall?
arts,
There's no fall
including
damage.
healing ones.
Well, because
I
they
can
gotta go
see how
through
he made it to
doors
the
and
position
hallways
of a
and stuff
lord.
still.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
That sounds like a bad
I've noticed
translation.
You look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge
doors.
attacks.
I'm trying to
Guess
question
that's
how
why.
much Apple paid
Still, it's a
Amazon
risk.
for promoting gifting
Don't you
and
worry
subbing
you'll dodge
channels
at the
for their
wrong
promotion every time I load a chat.
Then
I just started
it'll be
seeing that
just as
today.
well. Huh?
It's
Like,
nothing.
hey, sign up
Let
to
us
give out
continue.
rewards like Apple TV. It's like, yes. Let's give out Apple TV to my Linux fan base. They definitely don't have a vendetta against Apple for some reason. Apple's desperate to get people to pay for Apple TV Plus because they have nothing except Ted Lasso. Oh, and Def Lady Show. I've seen they have a couple interesting shows, but also I refuse to pay Apple money for anything, so I won't watch them.
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
They totally have a thing
You
for
want
each
to
other.
try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right. Jeez, sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine.
I wanted to
No
watch
rush.
Severance, but not
Might
so much
help
I'd
you
give
to
Apple
talk about
money.
it.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Severance feel like an Apple made a show about working for Apple and forgot to tell people it's a parody. I don't want to climb back down this place. I wonder if I can cheese it. Can we? God damn it. Then why have a fast travel system if I can't use it half the time? Cheese it? Yeah, by just fast traveling to the point. I can't fast travel anywhere.
Guess I misread the landing.
Damn it. Damn it. No, I don't want to fight all of you. God fucking...
Will be a delicious piece of cake.
Okay, here I go.
I am so fucking annoyed at this game. You cannot fast travel over encumbered. Damn. It's my law test and I'm generally curious. We have to go to local LLM for that answer. Does the Second Amendment really say bear arms and not bear art?
Hey, that looks pretty good.
No, it's the second one. They're pronounced the same. Wait. No, it might actually be the first one, because that was before standard spelling was standardized. So everyone spelled stuff differently, but they would pronounce them the same way. As we all recognize militia being necessary to security to free state, the right to people to bear arms shall not be infringed. Okay, so it actually is the first one. Yeah, because we didn't standardize spelling till like the 1900s, I think. Maybe earlier. Around the time of the printing press is when we standardized spellings. I'm thinking of a bear and its arm. What are hex breakers? I don't know what those are. Bloody coat.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Equipment. Ooh. Well, that is a hell of an upgrade. Hell yeah. The printing press was 300 years earlier. In the US? We didn't get the printing press. I mean, yeah, technically the printing press was invented like in China, like hundreds of years before, but like the Western version of the printing press. Because we like to ignore that the Chinese version happened first.
Get lost.
Man, I thought it was another outfit. Nah, it's equipment, but it's good equipment, so. Martin Luther in the Bible. Shit, then when did we start to standardize spelling if it wasn't run the printing press? The Chinese were still using scrolls in the 13th century.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Okay. At least after the founding of America. What the fuck? Where do I need to go? Is it here? Oh shit, okay. I nearly fucked that up.
Guess I misread the landing.
Ah, fucking hell.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
I'm so annoyed by this game. Yeah, I know you guys started dropping extra U's in certain words shortly after independence to differentiate yourself from the British. I don't think that's actually why we did it. I mean, great. We were probably petty enough to actually do it for that reason. I think that reason's just a meme, though. I don't think that's actually why we changed the spelling. I could be wrong, though. We actually could have been that petty.
A comfortable win.
No!
This'll be a delicious piece of
Jesus Christ! I cannot get past anything. Fuck off. Oh my lord.
I won't forgive you.
This is so fucking annoying. So apparently the reason American English standardized English happened because of Webster's dictionary. Okay. Who said two head is fair? Webster spelt it favorite. Oh, it's literally because of how Webster wanted to spell it. And because Webster made the dictionary, it just became the standard. Yep, Shion's dead. This is why I don't want to fight this much stuff.
If something happened to you,
no. No. Wait, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, right here. Jesus. God damn it. Fuck off.
Here goes.
Bye.
Get a bite to eat instead.
So, we're going down if I remember correctly. Yep. Still going down.
Guess I misread the landing.
God damn it. And I keep getting into fights every 10 seconds. I fucking hate this game. I am literally very tempted to just never play this again. Someone made this game hard to navigate to pad out the runtime. Bandai Namco. That's who. Again, I love Tales games. This Tales game sucks. This one actually sucks. I actually hate this. I hate that this is the newest entry in the Tales series, because this is what a lot of people will jump to because it's the newest one. And it is quite literally the worst one I've played.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a
I thought you want to level up until I started running into enemies every 10 seconds. And then had to do the same thing going backwards through the area I already went through.
Seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest?
Oh, go mod
Bring it down
Oblivion?
piece by piece?
Does Oblivion run in Proton?
Once that's done,
Or Wine?
what do we do then?
I don't actually own Oblivion on PC. I had it on PS3.
We go to Lenegus. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells
Install
me they're
Vortex
not
and
giving up this
Proton,
planet
watch
without
Go
a
for
fight.
videos, and have a great time. I'd have to go buy Oblivion on PC, and I don't have money to spare to do that.
There's also the matter of the Renaissance.
Quite literally, every dollar I have is
Still
going
have yet
towards a
to be
car.
truly resolved.
But how do we even
Do I
get
even
to
still have it
Lenegus?
on PS3? I don't actually know where my PS3 copy is off the top of my head.
There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Wait, I do know where it
Starships are
might be,
only seen on
actually.
Dana at the start and
I'll have to
end
check
of
up the
Crown
stream.
Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then.
How about the
we
stock
definitely
market?
don't have
What?
the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah.
Go ad free for free,
Waiting
but I
for
have
a
to pay
starship to come
$12
down from Lenegus would
dollars
probably
for
be quicker
to
than that.
Twitch. Actually, wait a minute. Do I own Oblivion? Hold on. Hold on.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right.
I do have a... Okay, I do have Oblivion. I have it on GOG.
You can't be serious.
I do own
That was
Oblivion on
300
there.
Years ago. There's no way it it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area.
If you invested a U.S. Treasury
least
note
it's
for
a place to
$1,000
start.
December 31st, the U.S. government will pay back $5,000
Luckily, that
December
realm's my old
31st.
stomping ground.
What?
I should be able to get us some help finding her.
Not financial advisor. What the fuck are you talking about?
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lennigus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Catch a boat as if you don't have one waiting there for you. U.S. NTS Treasury notes? I don't know what those are. I've never heard of that.
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
I thought a treasury
Back
note
where
was
you
just
first
another
started
day
out.
for like a dollar bill.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
I wonder if Shion is okay.
Is it about Alphen?
Yeah, Shion might,
No.
might not be
just
great
him.
at hiding.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are.
You are, in essence, investing money into the U.S. Treasury, and they're
No,
highly
I'm
incentivized
serious.
to pay
Back
back
when we
because
first
it
met,
injects more money
I
into
think
the
maybe
economy.
then I did think we were different.
Huh. The way
But
Ringwell is
now I
standing
know
is so
that
weird.
isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can
They're
remember.
re-V-posing.
Everyone has their own
Or they're
pain that
V-posing,
can be
yeah.
hard for other people to
A-posing? I
understand.
think it's A-posing.
I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't
Yeah,
say
because,
that.
like, who stands with their arms
I get that you must have a lot circling around
standing
that
out
head
at
of
a
yours.
45-degree angle?
And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a
It feels like they were trying to avoid clipping, but they went
But
way too
regardless of
hard
all
trying
that,
to avoid clipping.
I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there
Like,
for
my
you.
model is
Me and
technically
Hulu and even
A-posing.
the boys. I promise.
But even I don't look as awkward as that.
I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not
Me when I
alone
have a
in
skin
this.
disease back then. What? My back and armpit to be exact. What the fuck? Even the boys!
Thank you.
What's a good web browser for mobile? Firefox.
Rinwell. Kisara.
Solely because you can install uBlock Origin on it.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit.
That's Firefox and Android can install
battle with the
uBlock
ship
Origin, and
continues.
that's all the reason I needed to swap to Firefox.
I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you
Okay, not
imagine Law at
Firefox.
the
Everything
helm?
else is Chrome.
Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
There are no other options. It's either Firefox or Chrome. Unless you're on iOS, in which case then everything's Safari. It doesn't matter what you use.
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more
Braver,
reason I have to do this.
Vanadium. Brave and Vanadium are both Chromium. It's all Chrome. Everything is Chrome. This is the tech monoculture I was talking about. Every single fucking browser is Chrome now. Except for Firefox and Safari. So can Kiwi and Brave. Yeah, Kiwi is weird though. I know Brave can do it. Brave doesn't do it through uBlock. Brave does it through their own system. Kiwi can install uBlock, but Kiwi is a weird browser. I don't know if I trust. Ladybug is not usable yet. Brave is better once you turn off all the crypto garbage. Yeah, that's still really annoying. That they're just like, they're still pushing so hard on crypto stuff. It's like, it's fucking dead. Just give up.
All right. Something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself. But then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about.
Ladybug is run by Transphones,
trying
basically a
this
niche
hard to
browser
keep it
needs way more
secret,
time.
then it's not really
No!
our place to go
Why
telling
is it
people
all
before she's ready.
transphobes that make
Yeah.
the actually interesting projects? God
tell
damn it.
There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
God damn it. Where'd you find out that the Ladybug people are transphobes? Fuck. Because that's upset. I was actually excited for that, for there to be a new browser that's not based off anything else. What? Why did... What the fuck? That is not what I typed in the slightest. What the fuck are you... Oh, I had a key held down, that's why. They denied a pull request to change the pronoun he to they and claimed the dissenters were making it political. Oh, I did see that. That was fucking stupid. I don't know if Orion is good. I have no idea. I've never used it. Pretty much all the Kiwi concern revolves around them setting a link forwarding to pay for development. Doesn't come turned on by default anymore. I don't know if refusing to change the pronoun to he from he to they makes them transphobes. I do think it's fucking stupid and they should just do it. When I think about Ark. Oh, instead of Orion. I do think that rejecting changing it to they and claiming that makes it political is fucking stupid and you're idiots for thinking that. But I'm not sure if that makes them transphobes. I definitely think it makes them fucking dumb. But I don't know if I'd go so far as to call them transphobes. Like, you idiots, just fucking change it. It's not that deep. It's like, hey, we don't know if the people using this are guys or girls. Let's just use the one that's not gendered. That's as deep as it goes. It's not any deeper, you fucking idiots. Just change it to they. It's not that big a deal. Man, enough of these proton problems. My pronouns are in arch Linux use. God damn it. Like, I will call you whatever protons you tell me to call you. Half the time, you don't actually have to tell me because I have a Twitch extension to where you can add your own pronouns, and it's in my description. So literally, if you have that proton enabled and you see me chat on Twitch, you'll see like my pronouns show up before my name on it, and anyone else who does that. Yeah, not wanting to change the he's to they is fucking stupid, you dumbasses. Like, get over yourselves. Not just because someone wants to be a more inclusive pronoun does not automatically mean they want to make the whole project some political soapbox. They're just like, hey, maybe let's not just assume everyone that's using this is a guy.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Why'd the music stop? This area just doesn't have music. Please don't stalk my Steam profile, though. I don't know what your Steam profile is, so I couldn't stalk it even if I wanted to. I am going to wrap up stream here, though, just because I can't play this game. I went from playing this game for like 5 hours to being like, all right, we're past 3 hours. That's good enough. The woman who just owned the Steam account Satan got it stolen from her. What the fuck? That's a sentence I didn't think I would read. Everything's on my Discord profile, Git, Steam, YouTube, etc. I mean, you don't have to put them on your Discord profile if you don't want people to look at them. Like, I don't put my Steam account on anything. She was targeted by some British teens who SIM swapped her. I hate that Steam doesn't let you have two-factor without adding a phone number. You don't have to use the phone number, but the fact that the phone number is there is fucking dumb. But fun fact, because I've used Steam without Steam Guard, I've used it with just the email verification. It sends you a verification email, which I'm pretty sure is actually more secure because your email is behind a more secure password than your phone number is. It's really fucking stupid. There are ways to hack Steam Guard into Keep Pass XC. But you still need to have a phone number, don't you? That's my problem, is the fact that there's a phone number on the account, period. I'm going to close the game out. $33 hours. Yeah, no, I'm fucking... I'm actually going to post a public review of this game because I'm just so disappointed in it. Do it live review ready. I love Tales games. This has been one of the most disappointing games I've ever played. It has a really interesting concept and I can't spell concept. I like all the characters in the main crew. The story is no, but the gameplay is atrocious. How the fuck do you spell atrocious? God, it tells you the spelling is wrong, but it won't let me correct it. Oh my god, I got the O and the I backwards. Jesus Christ. Let us see. No, I'm just saying it out loud. It's a lot easier. The enemies feel horribly unbalanced with monsters with normal fights being way too easy and bosses being way too hard. The combat system is heavily reliant on a mechanic to make hitting and easier, blocking enemy attacks or stopping magic, but you refill your gauge by hitting said enemies. Now the system has a mechanic to make hitting enemy easier. So for a while you fight proper There we go. Wow, a long review. No, it's like 6 sentences. Sauce, text file. I mean, it'll be on Steam. Go play Berseria instead. Done. Here is. Oh shit, I actually can't copy from the screen. Well, fuck. I can vote my own comment up. That's hysterical. I love Tales games, but this game has been one of the best. Blah, 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 blah. I love Tales games, but this has been one of the most disappointing games I've ever played. It has a really interesting concept, and I like the characters in the main crew, but the gameplay is atrocious. The enemies feel horribly unbalanced, with normal fights being way too easy and bosses being way too hard. The combat system has a mechanic to make hitting enemies easier, but you refill your gauge by hitting said enemies. So for a while, you just can't fight properly. Go play Tales of Berseria instead. So you gave down. Oh, absolutely. I'm not giving this a thumbs up. Fuck that. This has mostly very positive reviews, which is insane. Because I think this game is dog shit compared to literally every other. Best roleplay game of 2021 from the Game Award? What the fuck? This game is dog shit. Why are there so many things? JRPG gamers are used to being disappointed. You saw that animation quality. People have different minds. As long as it's fun to me. No, Jesus Christ. The number of positive reviews on this is actually insane. The number of positive reviews in this game is insulting. Especially when there are better games in the same series. That's fucking infuriating. Maybe people love the challenge. I don't know why, but whatever, really. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you like everything being balls to the wall hard on the easiest difficulty, then fuck me, I guess. I guess I'm the loser. I would say if you want to play a Tales game, just play the game before it, Tales of Berseria. Tales of Berseria is fantastic. I absolutely adore that game. I am still absolutely floored that I got that game for fucking $8. I'm going to skip that. Thank you. What, Berseria? Berseria is fantastic. I fucking love that game so much. I think that game is one of the best games in the Tales series. Have you considered playing a good game? You should play Touhou. I don't know what Touhou is. I have never heard of this. Let's see what this is. Or Steam can just freeze. You know, that works too. Bullet hell game, you don't like it. When did I say I don't like bullet hells? Hello? Steam? Are you gonna launch? What the fucking hell is happening? There we go. Well, here's the thing. There's no official Touhou game. Touhou Luna Nights, Touhou Mystia's Izakaya, Touhou Legend of Fairy Souls. Only like fan-faded ones. The OG one is lost somewhere on the internet. Touhou Ice Fairy. Touhou Danmaku Kagura Fantasia Lost. Why does this one not have a price on it? Oh, it's an early access. Oh, wait. I've seen these characters on like Twitter and stuff. I didn't know this is what they were from. Oh, it's like Vampire Survivor sort of thing. Oh, I like these games. They're not like my favorite or anything, but I don't have anything against them. You sure? Yeah, no, I played these kinds of games all the time when I was a kid. Again, they were never my favorite or anything. I feel you're gonna hate it the moment you start playing it. Oh, this one's a side-scrolling like beat 'em up, like Streets of Fury and stuff. No, this is like a Metroidvania. Yeah, I know these characters. I see them on Twitter a bunch. I had no idea this is what they were from. They are hard. You could try Zero Ranger. I mean, sure. But, like, you expect them to be hard. Here's the thing. My issue is not that games are too hard. It's when a game is super hard and it's not expected to be hard. Like, if I went and I played something like Dark Souls, I expect that to be hard. I can't get too upset because I know it's going to be a hard game. That's the point. I'm playing something like fucking Tales of Arise. It's a fucking JRPG. It's supposed to be a walk in the park. The point is the game is the story. Probably fan-made games. The OG one is a bullet hell game. Oh, yeah, no. A lot of these are like... They're all sharing an aesthetic and character designs, but the art style themselves are all slightly different. Fate Samurai Remnant. Oh, no. Oh, it's an action RPG that says Fate story. God damn it. God, it looks really cool too. Yeah, fuck it. Add that to my wish list. I like the Fate series. Just play the free stuff Epic gives out. I don't even have Epic games installed. Like, I refuse to use anything on that platform. To put this into perspective, one of my favorite games of all time, like of every video game that exists, one of my like top 3 is Kingdom Hearts. I refused to buy the game on PC because it existed on Epic Games only. I waited 3.5 years for it to come to Steam instead, and I bought it day one. And not just like bought like a Kingdom Hearts game. I bought every single Kingdom Hearts game day one when it came out on Steam. Mostly because they did a sale bundle where I bought essentially, let's see, 1, Rechain, 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, 3, I bought essentially 7 AAA games and 3 movies for $10 more than a AAA game. It was like $72, which is insane. At least I had the dignity to not break Uplay on wine as often. EA has hands down the worst. Yeah, EA just doesn't give a fucking shit. Sony, some of their games broke as well because of their new overlay thing that they didn't think about, while also having games that are deck verified, and it broke them on the Steam Deck. And it's like, you fucking idiots. $72, I can buy a whole lots of foods. Yeah, well, this is like 2 months ago that I bought it. No, it wasn't. It was like a month ago. It came out the beginning of this month. Was it June or July? It was either June 13th or July 13th that it came out on Steam. Because, of course, it was on the 13th. If you play Kingdom Hearts, you understand why 13 is an important number. Yeah, like, I avoid EA games. I avoid... There's one exception. I do own... there is one EA game that I have that I play basically every year, and that is Alice Madness Returns. Granted, all my previous playthroughs were on the EA Origin version. I rebought the game because they put it back on Steam, thank God, and I just bought it again on Steam just so I'd have it on Steam. I fucking love that game so much. Jesus Christ, I wish EA would just let go of the IP and would have let American McGee make Alice Asylum. Which, even if they release the IP, American McGee's not going to make it anymore because he just doesn't care about video games anymore. He's done. He's moved on. He runs a plushie shop now. Kind of want to play Kingdom Hearts again. The last time I played it was on DS. They're all on Steam. If you got a gaming PC, they're all on Steam. Every single game. Except the 2 DS games were remade into movies, which very much upsets me because 358 Days on the DS is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. I love that game so much. Now that said, Kingdom Hearts 3 on PC is one of the easiest games to mod ever. You literally, this is what you do. You open your local files, you go to a folder, you make a new folder called, what's it called? ~mods, and you drag and drop files into that folder. And then they just work. There's no launcher, there's no injecting stuff. You just literally drop files in a folder and they work. By TOA First Fair. Except for one, the button prompts mod that replaces the generic style buttons with Nintendo Switch buttons. That mod broke recently. There was an update and that mod itself broke. Every other mod is fine, but only that mod broke. But it's upsetting because I use that mod because I use a Nintendo button layout. And for some reason, Square Enix believes that you shouldn't be allowed to remap the controls in Kingdom Hearts. For some reason. With the exception of your confirm/attack button. Reminds me, have you tested the Nier Skiff mod? I haven't done any mods on Nier. I can't get any of them to work. I cannot find for the life of me how the fuck you're supposed to use FAR on Linux. There are so many guides on how to turn it on in Steam Tinker Launcher, and there's not a single post about how to actually use it once you turn it on. Which is fucking insane. So the mod I sent you doesn't work? Oh, I haven't tried that. I forgot you sent me that. Shit. I'll have to test that. Because here's the thing. Now that I know you can actually remap the controls in Nier, because I figured that out, so I'm actually fine with not using the PlayStation button prompts mod. Literally, the only thing I care about is just getting above 60 FPS. That's it. That's all I care about. I play at 1080p. I don't need a higher resolution. I have a 100 Hz monitor. I want to play at 100 FPS. Will make my time worth it, man. Yeah, I'll have to test that tonight. But with that said, it's getting late, so I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. I'll talk to you all soon. 60 FPS plus band for speedruns. It's a good thing I'm not a speedrunner. I don't give a shit. Also, physics will be broken in Nier. Wait, it doesn't adjust for the physics are fucking tied to the frame rate? God damn it. I hate when games do that. But that's all the socials. I need to use the bathroom, so I'm actually going to wrap things up really quick. Oyasumi. Good night, everyone.